Okay, I'm live. Right, sorry, I just was like, I'm very tired, and I'm just not fully awake and processing stuff. And I've been trying to scan this thing in for a while, and my phone, the app is just like it kept reinstalling and stuff. So forgive me. I was supposed to do some editing today because we did some filming yesterday, which was super fun. But that's put on hold for just a moment because basically, like I said, this was only supposed to take not so long, and it ended up taking a while. So I've restarted the device itself and the app and everything. And yeah, I'm just gonna do the scan, and I'm gonna basically, yeah. And processing. It's working. So that's a good. That's a good. So you. That didn't work. But it says it's processed, so yeah. See, this is what I wanted. I wanted it just to work fine and everything to be fine, but it wasn't working fine, and now it's working fine. So fine. Okay. So I'm going to upload these pictures to Discord in just a hot second. Ugh. I have an itchy butt. Not really my butt, but above the area just immediately above my butt, my spare pocket area. And it's really pissing me off because I cannot reach it. I can reach my butt, but I can't reach that bit of my back. Ugh. Anyway, let's see how that turned out. I think just check the scans. Yeah, I don't know. One of the scans looks a bit off, but it's fine. We'll see how it looks on the computer when I do the rendering. Ow. Ow. Anyway, okay. So what is up with you guys? I know that somebody's on. It says so here that somebody's watching. So yeah. I think it's these files. Okay. They're in the scanning app folder. They must be. Yeah, they were. They were, okay. So I can edit them. Hi, Howard. Right. Yeah, they turned out fine. All that worry over it, and basically all of that, like re-uploading and doing all of this stuff, and in the end, it doesn't even mean a transition gets you through, but in the end, it doesn't even mean. Oh, Linkin Park, what happened to you guys? I could just look it up, but okay. Oh, tired. Why? Oh, yeah, because I did shit today. I did a bunch of shit today. No pooping, just I did stuff. A lot of it today. Okay. So I did 2 pictures, technically technically 2 pictures, but it's on one piece of paper. Nothing super special, just the follow-up to Itchy's picture. Well, the singer guy killed himself, and the rapper dude started doing a bunch of solo stuff. Did the singer kill himself? I didn't know that. But then you learn. Oh well, you know, easy way out and all that stuff. Okay, turning up the sharpness somehow lowers the exposure. What the fuck? Weird. I think I remember something about that, but I just don't. I didn't think it was the lead singer. But yeah, probably. I didn't think it was the lead singer. I thought it was like the one of the mixers or something. I don't know. Okay, so this is the colored piece. Ah! Okay, whatever. Ugh, I have an itch on my lower back just above my butt. Just want to clarify, it's not my butt. There's an itch just above my butt. And I can't really reach it. It's driving me crazy. But scratching just above it should help. Ow. Amawashi? Amawashi? No. You know what those things are designed to do, right? Yeah, I'm not into having my balls squished. Amawashi. It's it might be into, you know, some guys might be into that, but it's not my thing, you know. Why have you worn one? Do you know what I'm talking about? You know, I've been curious, but I've not been that curious. Fundoshi. What's a fundoshi? Hey, Jeffers. Hey, Jeffrey. I'm okay. Just. Okay, just. I've got an itchy anus, but it's not my part. It's kind of the same thing, but not used for sumo. I don't think it does the same stuff. The whole thing is made out of cloth, right? Yeah. Well, I think they're talking about a miwashi. A miwashi is a sumo thing, and yeah. Again, do you guys even know what a miwashi is used for? Fatman 4321. Did you? I mean, are you still here? Hey, Saban. The whole crew tonight. Whole crew tonight. You got nothing better to do on a Saturday night, really? I'm just kidding, guys. I also don't have anything better to do on a Saturday. I don't know why they all must have vanished. Why? I can't see the view account or anything right now. I'm trying to edit a picture. Why is my back itching? So annoying. Anyway, thanks, Jeff. Anyway, yeah, the whole thing with the Mawashi, the sumo thing, is it's designed specifically. It's basically wrapped around you so tightly to basically squish your bollocks. It's designed to basically push your bollocks back into your body, or at least flatten them to the point where they are flush with your body. And it's like, yeah, that's not something. Again, I'm not into that. I might wear a fake one, but apart from that, yeah. And they are also made out of cloth. I mean, what else are you going to make them out of? It's not like they're made out of rubber or anything. But yeah. So this picture is done, and I am posting it. I'm trying to post it. But yeah, that's what sumos wear. But yeah, that's what sumos wear. And basically, being a sumo, I basically have wanted to try one, but at the same time, kind of been like, yeah. That sounds like it causes ED, erectile. Well, it's not so much that, because your balls don't actually do anything for your penis. It's basically, yeah, it wouldn't. Why would it? If anything, it kind of does the opposite. For some people, anyway, I know some people who very much like their balls squeezed during sex. So yeah. Oh, I'm going to post this on LiveTUBBs. If it was squishing the penis, which I'm guessing it would be, but if it was like squishing the penis in the wrong way, then maybe. But yeah. Oh my god, my butt. Again, not my butt, but it's close to my butt. Okay, it's close to my butt. It's not actually my butt. I can't really reach it. Why? Why do I have an itch there? It's not like there's no spot or anything there. I dare even look at it. I was just thinking of the Viagra commercials and how every single one seems to feature a cowboy. Someone had explained it because they ride horses all the time, that it's hard to get it up because of it. I don't understand that. Again, that wouldn't make sense. So saying anybody who rides a bike is going to have erectile dysfunction, when in fact it's not that. That would cause. I imagine that will cause infertility, maybe, but not erectile dysfunction. Again, infertility maybe, but not erectile dysfunction. But that's just me. I don't know. Okay. Now I could just hang out with you guys because I'm done. I'm done for the night. I'm so done for the night. Right. So the pictures that I've uploaded to Discord just now and everything. Because basically what you're doing, what happens is that the internal tube connective tissue between your dick and your balls basically becomes twisted or dislodged because of all the pounding on the actual on the saddle, or when you're riding a bike, you know, you kind of like, it squishes and twists them and stuff, and it can give you basically infertility because of it. So yeah, but again, I don't understand how that would actually cause erectile dysfunction. If anything, that will not do that. That will cause not erectile dysfunction. Yeah, the things that are going to cause erectile dysfunction are blood flow issues. You know, that's usually the things that cause erectile dysfunction. I have a little 1. I wonder what that means. I'm sure it's not porn. So yes. Anyway, guys, how is everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing? Because I'm okay. I'm just. I went to Frost. I did my Christmas shopping. I'm done with Christmas shopping. I don't have to anything else to get to anybody. You know, I even got the kids stuff as well. So you might see me bouncing up and down in my chair, and that's mainly because I can't get to my itchy area. So I'm sorry. Well, it's kind of a continuation. Pretty good, just chilling. That's cool, Waldemir. I'm not making fun. That's literally just how I see that written. I'm actually incredibly relieved because I was going to have to get everything done by tomorrow, and then I thought I was going to be leaving here to go with Damon to Salisbury, and then go back to his parents, his mother's. However, that's not the case anymore. The case, in fact, I'm leaving next week instead, which is like giving me tons more time to get stuff sorted out, because I've got a couple of things that I need to get sorted out, you know, things like mailing stuff and doing all that, and I can do all of that from my mother-in-law's, but things have changed because of the whole car accident and stuff like that. Anyway, so that's that. So yeah. That's great. You are finished with your shopping tubs. What did you have to eat while you were out? Just an egg mayonnaise and mustard sandwich with watercress. Watercress. It was quite good. So somebody had a question on the in the Tub server on Discord, and basically I'd already answered it. So I had that. I had a big cheese scone, and that's gone out. And a big cheese scone, and that made me very, very happy. Because I haven't had cheese scone for ages. A cheese scone. Somebody actually explained to me the difference between scone and scone. And I can't remember what it is. But honestly, it was explained. Wait a minute. Discord matches stuff in a weird way. That sounds good. Toast making me hungry. I wish I had a big brownie to munch on. Okay. Why? Why what, huh? It's just such a random statement. I'm not a brownie fan. I actually don't like brownies. The only way I like them is in milkshake, and even then, it's the brownie flavoring. I don't really like cake, you know, bits of cake in there. You know, I hate that. In fact, that's one of the things I absolutely fucking hate in America. Your milkshakes are horrible. You add cake mix to them. What the fuck? You know, over here in England, yeah, we just have ice cream, and it's basically ice cream, and that's it. It's ice cream and milk. I think that's literally what a milkshake is. Yeah, what the fuck, America? Every time I had a milkshake in America, every single time I've had a milkshake in America, it's always been this weird kind of like, it's kind of like ice cream, but not ice cream. And it's always tasted cakey. It was always tasted as if it's had cake mix in it. Why? I just don't understand why. I thought Five Guys shakes were going to be different because the guys that I was with, basically, they wouldn't shut up about Five Guys and how their shakes are great, how their milkshake is great. And I was all excited because I was like, oh, maybe they're going to actually use fucking just milkshake, like have a milkshake. But no, it turned out to be exactly what I thought it was. So yeah, it's just that again. Every time I've been to America, every time I've had a milkshake in America, it's been just that. It's just been cakey. Why? Okay, I didn't know you don't like brownies, Tubbs. Yes, that's true. They add cake batter to it. It's just I have to be in the right mood. It's like cake. I'm not really a cake person. I don't really like cake. Cake is not. Yeah. It's, you know, when I fancy dessert, I very unless it's a cheesecake, I basically am just like anything but the cake. You know, it's yeah, it's not a thing. It's not a thing. I just don't like cake. I'm just not a cake person. I resent that remark. Not everyone does that. Okay. I wasn't aiming it at anybody, but okay. But I wouldn't mind trying it. Well, you can again if you like cake, then I mean somebody must like it, or they wouldn't do it that way. I don't know. But yeah, some places don't use ice cream to make a milkshake. Stay away from fast food franchises. They mass produce and don't make it proper. Okay. It's just that I went to a McDonald's in America. I had a milkshake in America. It was cakey. I go to a McDonald's here in the UK, and something that I always want with my meals in the UK in McDonald's is, because they do it right, is basically a milkshake. In fact, McDonald's is renowned for their milkshakes in the UK because they literally do just use a soft serve machine with whatever flavor that you want. So basically, it is basically ice cream. You know. It's just chocolate ice cream. That's, yeah, it's super yummy. I was going to do the editing for the video, by the way. I don't know if anybody heard that, but when I first came on stream, oh, excuse me. Okay. When I first came on stream, I basically did say that I was going to do the editing for the burpee video. However, I got caught up doing this because this was only going to take a little while, but I ended up taking a little bit longer than I was expecting it to. And then my scanning app, decided to crap out on me. And yeah, turns out it was a memory problem and not really an app problem. But the app kept telling me that it was an app problem and not a memory problem. I'd love to try a milkshake in the UK. It sounds very good. It's very nice. Most places will just make it straight out of a ice cream machine. So like yeah, it's yeah. They add the ice cream, then the flavor, then they mix it. What, in the UK? I don't know. I just when I worked in Burger King, it was literally just a different setting on the ice cream machine, the soft serve machine. It was literally just a different setting. It came out of a different tube, but essentially it's the same machine. So it's basically soft serve ice cream. It just had different flavors, and so like I said, when I worked at Burger King, that's how it was, but I don't know if everywhere else does that. I have witnessed somebody actually making the milkshake, because at our McDonald's, basically you can see all the way in and see them making the food. So yeah, customer transparency or whatever. I don't know. They had showed a part in the Founder where they had put in a mix to make the milkshakes faster and cheaper. Yeah, in the past they have done crazy shit to their milkshakes. In the past they have done crazy shit to their milkshakes. Especially McDonald's to their milkshakes. Oh my god, the stuff that they put in there. They used to use powdered feathers in their milkshake at one stage, like chicken feathers. Basically, there was a machine that basically crushed them up, and it would to make them more fluffy. They would add this to their milkshake mix. They put nylon, liquidized nylon in the milkshake at one stage. They have done crazy stuff to milkshakes in the past. Then there was this whole thing where basically the whole food reforms, and they had to become more transparent about how they did stuff. At least in the UK. Again, I don't know how it is in America. At least in the UK, basically, they have to be incredibly transparent with how they make this shit, basically, in the UK. And food standards agencies in the UK are just incredibly strict with this kind of stuff. So essentially, they were told that they could only use kind of like ice cream and milkshake, ice cream and milk to make milkshake. So it's a deal. It's this whole big thing. I really want to try the Burger King milkshake. But it's the same as the McDonald's milkshake. It's exactly the same, and it's weird. I don't know why. I do not know why. I think it's literally just because they use different ice cream. But the McDonald's milkshake is better than Burger King milkshake. Burger King milkshake is kind of it doesn't stay frozen for very long. The ice cream inside it doesn't stay frozen for very long. However, McDonald's, for some reason, the ice cream in the milkshake actually does stay frozen for quite a long time. and it doesn't taste so artificial. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why. I literally just think it's different ice cream. You know, Burger King uses soft serve stuff, and you know, McDonald's obviously they use less, you know, less of the cheap soft serve stuff. So yeah. Nylon. It's isn't it kind of plastic? It's kind of plastic. I don't know why they used it, but basically, I know that they did. It was on a TV documentary thing. So yeah, it's like crazy. But yeah, nylon was used in a bunch of stuff, including women's undergarments. Undergarments. Ooh. But yeah, they basically used it. I think it was something to do with, it was a thickening agent, and also it was a way to make it not stick to the cups or something. I don't know. I don't know. I remember seeing that on the TV and just thinking, why nylon? Why would you do this? Why? But yeah, it's kind of a liquidized plastic, and basically it just it's completely not reactant to us. You know, to human beings, it doesn't react to our insides at all. So essentially, we just poop it out or pee it out. You know, it's like it's nothing. It's a nothing product that our body can't use, and basically we just poop it out. You know, there's nothing wrong with actually eating plastic, but the thing is that we don't actually do anything with it. Our digestive system just can't process it, like beans. You know, our digestive system just can't process it, and it basically just we poop them out, and it's just yeah, it's a thing. Um, your progress in drawing is amazing. I like it. Thanks. I don't think I'm really progressing. I think I've basically peaked, and I'm okay with that. I think I peaked a while ago, to be honest, like 10 years ago. But thank you. I have recently got more new materials, you know, like all the pens and pencils and stuff. It's just like yeah. However, I do notice that everything's slightly dark, and that's only because people keep moaning at me because my drawings are like, why are they so dark? It's because I'm hypersensitive to light and stuff. So everything's super bright all the time for me. So when I'm looking at it on the computer, when I'm doing the editing for the lightness levels and the brightness and all that stuff, I put it low because it looks better to me because I can see it better. And of course, that makes it annoying for people apparently. Seriously, I've started to get that recently. A lot of people are just moaning at me because my drawings are too dark. I've not had a complaint from somebody who's basically I've done a drawing for. So yeah. Really, what the fuck? Garments, oh my lord. Undergarments. Undergarments. You know, women's stockings, as Jeffrey puts it. But yeah, it's basically it's like polyester. You know, it can be used. It can be used. It's used in a lot of clothing. Is it still used in a lot of clothing? I don't know. I don't know. I've talked for a long time. Saban, did you say something about milkshake and inflation and stuff? What's going on? My head has gone into a loop. Why? Hey, Dreamy. How are you, dude? It's still used in clothes. I haven't seen it much though. That's what I mean. I haven't seen nylon like listed on ingredients, for stuff. Yeah, they mostly just use polyester now, don't they? But it can be used for a bunch of stuff. I remember nylons like used to be this miracle material, but yeah, because wasn't it an artificial plastic, it was one of the plastics that wasn't used so much as a byproduct of oil, because oil is the thing that makes plastic such a thing. Plastic is made mostly from oil. It's an oil byproduct. We talk about crude oil, by the way, not just regular oil. Ice cream, actually. Sorry, yes. Site was thinking of story to make. I was thinking of story to make. Have you written any story? I haven't seen anything. So yeah. I'm doing well. Helped a student at the studio work on her color theory chart. Worked more on my painting, and then got to see some of the students from when I started at the studio visit. Ooh, you had a good day too. Or having a good day, or is this just what happened in the week? Because that's a lot. You're still thinking, okay. Have you written any fiction and stuff then? Hmm. That sounds nice. I kind of haven't had a big dinner today because my stomach has been weird. I think it was objecting to way too much meat that I had over the past couple of days. I need to get a better laptop. They're relatively cheap now. Relatively, I keep using that word. Need to find better word. Everybody looking forward to Christmas? Saban, are you looking forward to Christmas? You getting anything special? I might be getting something special, but I don't know. I hope I'm not, to be honest, because it's a lot of money. A new buildable Star Wars. A new buildable Star Wars what? I got myself the Spirit Away jacket. I'll take pics after Christmas. Okay. That sounds interesting. However, I don't know. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling that it's going to be something else. You know, like for example, I think PewDiePie made a video about this, about fashion, earlier. But essentially, I can't remember what it was exactly. I think it was just a backpack or something. There was like a backpack in a movie somewhere. I can't remember what it was, but when I was a kid, I watched this movie and I really wanted this kid's backpack. And later on in life, I found out that they were actually selling these backpacks. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's so awesome!" And basically, I was just like, "Oh, I really wanted it." And when I went to the store and I actually saw the backpack, it was a huge disappointment because all over this thing was the name of the movie or the franchise or something, and I just wanted the backpack. I didn't want all that stuff on it, but it was kind of embroidered on it. And basically, whenever I see, whenever I see stuff like that, it's like it's such a pain in the ass that things like they have to tattoo the name of the franchise on it almost, and you can't erase it. You can't get it off. For example, this thing, my little keychain. I super love my little keychain. I love my little Mjolnir, my tiny Mjolnir. But if you can, you probably can see it's got Thor written on it, and it's kind of acid etched onto it, and even on the other side, I can't just turn it around. It says Marvel on it, and it's such a pain in the ass because I love my little Mjolnir, I do, but why do they do this? So yeah, whenever there's something from like a movie, that bugs the crap out of me. Only if Santa Tubbs comes down my chimney, that'd be great. Aw. I would make sure you were filled with plenty of cookies and milk and chocolate milk, if you would like. I like. Well, if there's cookies, then I don't need chocolate milk. But yeah, that sounds nice. Also asked Mum for some nougat as well. Nougat. Spirited Away by, yeah, I know. It was no face on it and a pink and purple background. Okay. And made by Studio Ghibli. That sounds cute, Jimmy. So how are you, Jimmy? Mini Mjolnir, and with the correct spelling, I think. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm dyslexic. I want them to make the restaurant with all their favorite food. Okay. Has everyone done their Christmas shopping? I'm super happy that I've got all my Christmas shopping done. It's like all done. Like all of it. Well, I've literally got to get one more thing. I've got to get one more thing, and that is that I've got to get my mum-in-law some Bassett's all sorts. Bassett's all licorice all sorts. Because they're just licorice all sorts, but they're basically Bassett's ones, and they're like really important. And yeah, got to get her those, but that'll be it. After that, that's that. I basically don't have to get anything else. And I think I'm getting them tomorrow. So yeah, all the foods they've done in the movie, I just want them to look super cool and super yummy. I had all of mine done, but then my friend sprung it on me that he bought me a gift, and now I'm making him a gift. Yeah. Yeah, then you can wrap your gifts. You always do such a nice job on them, Tubbs. Yep, that is going to be happening when I get to my mother-in-law's, either on Thursday or Friday. I don't know which one yet. I'm going to be wrapping everybody's gifts for everybody. I actually like it. That's the weird thing. I actually like wrapping presents. It's weird and crazy. You know. I don't know why. But yeah, I do feel like I am better at rapping than a lot of people, and that's okay. You know, I can mark that down as a skill. I am actually, kind of proud of that sometimes. I don't know why. These are the recent pop-ups of themed eateries that have started appearing. I don't know. I don't know so much about that. I actually hate pop-ups mainly because I don't like not permanency, with my stores. I want them to basically be there so that I can go back to those stores. Otherwise I might miss something that they do, or miss them completely. Just them being there completely, and it's really irritating because, yeah. I was super excited about something in London. It was like a pop-up. It was a pop-up woodwork store. They did a bunch of. They basically sold a bunch of wooden pieces, wooden art pieces, wooden just like really nice carvings and all this stuff. And I heard that they were basically having a pop-up store in London, and it was like, oh my god, that's someplace I can get to that I would really like to see. And then I found out that they'd already closed down. They popped up and gone now. It's like, oh, well, fuck, because I basically got they used to it's basically a chain that used to do stalls at various places, including the sci-fi convention, and they were everywhere, all over these events. So it was great to see that they basically were getting a store, and they got like a bunch of but yeah, because they were kind of cheap, but they really shouldn't have been, because their work is really good. But they did everything, you know, everything out of wood. It was weird, but awesome at the same time. I got a couple of puzzles made by them, which is kind of cool. Yeah, me too. We're really just good for. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go. Sorry, guys. I think I'm gonna have to go soon. Oh. Sorry. I have to do one thing though, and that is I forgot to post these to Itchy directly. The pictures. Where's Itchy? Oh, there he is. I see you. I've done so much walking around around that Frost's that store that my feet are actually hurting, but on one side, like I've got a blister, but not really. Is my sleep cycle better? I'm trying not to mention it or think about it because, yeah. Oh, God damn it. Itchy nose. I'm trying not to think about it too much because basically it could get squished. So yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. The guy that basically wanted. Oh shit. Oh fuck. The guy that wanted the previous picture that I did, the commission, the lizard lederhosen tuba player guy, the one that wanted that picture with the pig and the lizard and being eaten by the lizard and being eaten by the pig and all that stuff. He just says said that what I came up with was absolutely adorable. I also would like to tip you because it turned out so great. And I had gotten a payment recently, and I checked my PayPal just recently, and like there was 2 payments. They were both equal from this guy, and that was his tip. I didn't know that was his tip. He didn't write anything in the. I sent the money back because basically I thought it was a mistake because it was the amount that he paid for the commission and then the exact same amount that he paid for the commission. So I thought that he might have accidentally hit send twice. So I didn't want him to make that mistake. So yeah. Shit. There we go. Tubbs, we should start sending meme on the Discord chat. What are you talking about? You can post memes in the Discord chat. It's just a general, yeah. I understand. Okay, I understand, Tubbs. Yeah. That's great. He loves it just like we do, and that tip is well deserved. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I don't mind people tipping. I'd like to know that they're tipping. You know. So I just noticed that one of my fingernails is actually really dirty. I have no idea why. Oh. What the fuck? I don't know what. Are you just posting memes now? Is that what's happening? I don't mind. I'm just kind of like, just keep it relevant, I guess, is what I'm saying. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna probably leave imminently soon. Yeah. So I'll probably be back tomorrow. I don't know what time to do the editing, and also to do LiveTUBBs Weekly, where we'll be voting on a new thing. Well, not a new thing. On voting on the thing. That's all. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I just realised that I haven't taken down my. Yeah, I haven't taken down the office party stuff. I wish I could just mass delete. So I'm just doing it now. I'm just deleting the office party voting thing on Discord, but it's made up of individual posts, so I have to delete them individually. There we go. Ooh, who has voted for things? No. Like 4 people have voted for things. That's great. We're at that. What channel should I post memes to? Don't want to clutter the wrong channel. Basically anything that it's just. I mean, the lobby, I guess. I don't know if would they be considered to be artsy? Would they be considered to be artsy? I don't know. They're kind of art, but not really. It's hard. Just post them in the lobby. I don't really have an opinion, to be honest. I mean, it's just it's like a separate thing. I just make them their own channel. Should they be though? I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to do that though. I mean, will people do that? Is it a thing? It's just I don't know if I don't think it's going to be that big of a thing. I know, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a thing on my Discord. I mean, most people just post them in the. Most people post them in the lobby anyway. Yeah, I mean, it should be fine. It should be fine. Just post them in the lobby, and if it becomes like a larger deal, then basically like I'll think about it. I know Pat Saban and Dreamy are into it. That's nice, but that isn't everybody. But I get it. Like I said, if it becomes a big deal, then I might consider it. But yeah. So yeah, just lobby for now. Anyway, guys. I need a new office chair. I need a new office chair. This one's driving me crazy. Bits are falling off of it. Bits are just falling off of it. Ugh. I'm gonna go, but for now, belly ribs. Oh, stretch. And belly salute. And a tiny bit of shake for you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah. Who knows? I might even be in the hot tub if the weather's not shit like it has been.